All right, it's that time again, everyone. It is giveaway time. So we're going to announce the winner for the JDM giveaway. Again, this is the ASM spoon Mugen giveaway stuff. So this one was kind of hard to choose the winner. So I didn't randomly choose this one, like I mentioned in the what it takes to win this giveaway. I wanted you guys to comment on, what you would like to see from my channel, what videos you like to see, what you would want to see, and things like that. So I really appreciate all your feedback. I loved hearing how I was able to help some of you. And I loved hearing a little bit of a handful of you who commented on what videos you would like to see me do in the future as well. It was hard to choose which comment I liked the most because some of them did hit hard. I do remember helping some of you out. However, one comment stood out. It was this one right here. So Aaron Miller, you are the winner. Thank you for commenting. He commented that he used a couple of my videos to help him out, or he used one of my videos to help him out do his radio install, and he's planning to use a couple other videos for future installs. What stood out to me is that he mentioned how he's out in Nebraska in the sticks, as he put it. And there's not that many NSXs out there, and not many people that he can talk to or converse with or get tips from. And so he depends on the internet, of course. And so that's kind of what I set out. One of the things I set out to do with this channel is provide a source of information for anyone out there in the world, right, that has access to YouTube, to do anything to do the things that I'm doing to the car, or doing the things that I'm showing you how to do, and showing you that you can just be a Joe Schmo like myself and do it in your garage. So that's one of the things I wanted to do, because again, I've said this many times, but I felt like there weren't that many NSX YouTube channels out there. There were a few out there, really good YouTube channels out there for NSXs. But I wanted to be one more. I wanted to add my flair onto it, my detail to it, and do installs in the way that I felt like I could show people. I felt like I could instruct people in a way, in a good way too. Not necessarily any better. I'm not trying to put anyone else down, but my put my take on installs. That's why I still try to do install videos, even though someone else, a DIY video that someone else may have done. I still try to do my own version of it, just so I can have another version out there for you all to reference. But yeah, I wanted to, I enjoy helping you out. That's why I do it. And it started out me just wanting to do stuff on my own car and filming that, and knowing that there's probably someone else out there that wants to know how to do the same thing. So really glad I can help people out all over the world any way you can. I don't necessarily know where you all are watching from, right? Too. I know the country. I can look at my analytics and know that most of you are from the U.S., Canada, Australia, and Japan. But I meet a lot of you out in the SoCal region, of course, and I love meeting you all. But of course, I don't get out to Nebraska or the Midwest or the East Coast. So it's nice to know that those of you out there are watching as well. So congrats to Aaron Miller on the winning this JDM giveaway. Please post on your comment in last week's video your email, and I will contact you from chrislumnsx@gmail.com for your shipping information, and I'll ship this out promptly to you. So please comment. And if for some reason, I just need to note that if for some reason you comment and I do not respond, so make sure that I respond to your comment, because for last week's giveaway, the winner, I could not see their comment for some reason. They sent me screenshots and everything. They commented twice. And so luckily, I know this person from Instagram as well, and they sent me screenshots. And for some reason, YouTube was filtering out their comment. I don't know why, and I just couldn't see it. I couldn't see it on other people's, on my wife's YouTube account either. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But by all means, if I don't contact you, within a day or two of you posting your comments, let me know, or try to contact me in some other way. Okay, so enough of that. Let's get into the next giveaway, which is the NSX Owners giveaway. All right, and starting right now is the next giveaway. This is the NSX Owners giveaway. So a quick run through. This is mostly for NSX owners because it includes a Mita Motorsports black left-hand drive floor mats. It includes a tall filter from Beck Arnley, Spoon Sports magnetic drain bolts. Again, do not use the transmission drain bolt in the NSX. Only use the oil drain bolt. There is a CJ's wiring, main relay harness, main relay conversion, and kill switch, and SOS cam cap plugs. Right here are Mita Motorsports shift knobs. So you will not get all three. You will get your choice of one of these three. So again, from left to right, this is the Mita Motorsports NA1R or 92R shift knob. It's a male threaded shift knob, so this is only going to work on Type R NA1R OEM shifter mechanism, or the Mita Motorsports version of that made for left-hand drive vehicles, because or if you just happen to have some kind of female threaded shifter, but this goes on a female threaded shifter only. This is Mita's I think first generation countersunk shift knob. So it's countersunk meaning it'll just sit lower. So this is a lighter silver and lighter weight version of this one. This one is their latest version. It is countersunk the same as this other one, but it is a little bit darker hue and it is heavier. So this is the 500 grams. I think it's probably about double of this one. So that's the giveaways. I don't think I'm missing anything from this group, but that's giveaways for this. All right, and so what I want you guys to do to win this giveaway, now again, it starts today and it's gonna go till Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday 12 a.m. midnight, Friday night. I want you to post in this video and let me know kind of like what your favorite Honda or car is. Hopefully it's not all NSXs. Would love it if you, even if you had an NSX, if it was some other car, because the reason why I'm wanting to bring this up is because Honda just released the new Prelude, and it's a hybrid. It's getting a lot of flack right now because of how much it costs and the fact that it's 200 horsepower only. It's basically the Civic hybrid engine and powertrain, and it's at like, I think it's at like 43,000 MSRP, and then some crazy dealers are marking it up like 10 to 15 to 20 grand. So I've seen some videos of like Doug DeMuro and stuff talking about how Honda isn't doing right by this car because of the fact that they're asking so much for it, for what power you get. So it made me think that, what do us enthusiasts love about Honda? Most of us, I can imagine, love the 90s golden era age of Honda. However, I know a lot of people personally that are like, I'm 41 years old, right? So I grew up from, that means I graduated high school in 2002. My era of Hondas was the 90s, right? So like I love DC2 Integras and EG Civics and EK Civics, that generation of cars, which most people love as well. But I know a lot of people that are a decade older than me and love and grow up and are now buying back like their childhood cars, their high school cars to them, which for people that are 10 years older than me are like the EF generation Civics, Civic CRXs, DA Integras. So tell me, what, no matter how old you are, what generation you are, I want to know, what's your favorite car? And if you're not into Hondas, what's your favorite Nissan, or what's your favorite Toyota, or whatever, BMW or Ford? What's your greatest memory? Tell me something about the cars that you love. If I were to talk about, for me, again, I've owned like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 Integras, I can't remember, all DC generation, because that was my first car, and I just kept going back to it. I really love that car so much. I also really love the S2000 for different reasons. I might even really like those two cars more than NSX. I'm not sure. I really love this car too, but all three of these cars, NSX, S2000, DC2 Integra, are very, very different from each other. And I love them for very different reasons. So, like if you grew up, I remember when the DC5 and EP3 came out, and I was like, man, those cars look so bloated and fat compared to the outgoing DC2 generation. What's Honda doing? And I come around to like them. Well, maybe not the EP3, but DC5 I like a lot now. But if you grew up, you're younger, maybe you grew up with you have an FK8 Civic Type R or FL5, or you grew up with Del Sols or CRXs or whatever where it may be, or the old Prelude, and you have some thoughts about the new Prelude. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I just want to kind of hear your general thoughts. I think it's an interesting topic, that's why. So I just want to hear, I'm going to pick probably the most interesting comment that I find. I just want to hear your thoughts on, if you have a Honda or if you're into Hondas, on what Honda is up to right now, what's your favorite Honda, how you feel about everything going on. Do you miss the old Honda of old, the Golden Age Hondas? Do you wish that they could go back to that? Do you think that Honda's lost their way? Anything along those lines. I just want to kind of have a conversation with you guys in the comments, something like that. And again, if you don't have if you're not into Hondas, comment about how Nissan may or may not have lost their way. Do you feel like they should have brought back 240SX, Sylvia, whatever? They're focusing on GTRs. Do you like the GTR? Do you like the way that went? Anything like that. I love automotive conversations like that. So let's start a conversation in the comments. And what I'll do is I'll probably start responding. What I try not to do to previous giveaways is not to respond to the comments. But in this giveaway, I'm going to start responding, and let's just try to have a conversation if you want. Or, we don't have to have a conversation, but just leave a comment. Either way, I'm interested in hearing what you all have to say about these topics. So leave a comment in this video and let me know. And at the end of the week, I will choose the winner of the comment that I like the best. So I think that's it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you 1 week from now, where I will announce the next winner and the next giveaway. So until then, I will see you in the next video.